Yo, what up, butt munches, gangsters? Oh my gosh. Oh man, I was sitting on the couch and my bird, right? Gotta make sure my mic is on, but anyways, my bird was like whining and like flying around. Like she was so mad that I was sitting on the couch and not playing Elden Ring in front of her, so I'm sort of here just grinding so that she can watch me play Elden Ring while I'm eating ice cream. But you know. I've gotten kind of a little far, I guess. I've been doing Ronnie's quest line. I'm literally just grinding right here. I got so many runes for some levels. I'm just grinding out so I can go back to Estelle and then, like, do his boss fight. I don't know how great my loadout is, though. I don't even use any of the incantations either, though. Or any of the buffs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm putting a lot into Arcane. I think that's supposed to be good. I mean, it is good. What am I talking about? But anyways. Oh, I killed them. Okay. I'll go back and I'll do a few more. That. Putting chocolate chips in my ice cream is so good. Man. I've been trying to chill for today. It's just been hard. Oh my gosh, it's probably one of the worst days ever. I'm not gonna even get into it. You know, on a bad day like this, you don't gotta talk about nothing. You're just trying to make yourself, like, actually not be a tier, 800 depression gooner. That guy just tried to jump on me, I swear. See, my bird's so happy now that I'm playing Elden Ring. Okay. It's good. I can't quite do the bird rune farm yet because Valre, whatever you spell his name, pronounce his name, I can't pronounce it. Whatever, I forget what his name is, anyways. The guy that usually everyone kills at the beginning of the game because he calls you maidenless, that guy. I didn't kill him because I didn't take it as an insult. I just thought he was like calling me maidenless as in, oh, you haven't acquired an item yet. Not in a haha, you get no woman way. And I guess that's why I didn't kill him. Hey, can you not play with the tissue box? I sorta need that. Thank you, anyways. But yeah, no, that's been its own thing, I guess. It's funny how I already forgot what I'm talking about. Gooncore. Alright. Oh yeah, alright. Okay, so you need, like, in order to get to the bird rune farm, you apparently need to, do a bit of his quest line in order to get to an area that has said bird location. And, you kinda need to do his quest line by using the fun little red finger, bloody finger, in order to invade other players online, but since I don't have online play, I'm just kind of screwed over here. Barbecue sauce on my titties, because I can't do online stuff. So unfortunately, no bird rune farm, but I am, like, literally almost done with the Ronnie quest line. I even beat Radon. Like, I'm really, really, really far into... Hey, you can't eat ice cream, bird. But here's a lot better farming, for me at least, than the ball of runes in, like, Caelid. Which I hate going into Kaled. I know that I'm like level enough already. Like if I can beat Radon, then you're pretty much goated. Like okay for being in Kaled, but cannot take being in that place. It's like one of the worst places in video games that I have ever experienced. Like you could put me in a horror game, like you could put me in Silent Hill and I would not care. Like Kaylin just has scary birds, malnourished dogs with rabies on ketamine, and like 2 white energy drinks, like energy monsters. Easily one of my least favorite places ever. Oh yeah, and on the map too, Scarlet of... Damn it, what have been... Yeah, no, Lake of Rot, oh my gosh. So my dude just like sucks at resisting rot, or whatever. I think that is just supposed to be like that harsh. But I got like one of my weapons from there that I'm using right now to put bleed and rot onto them. It's pretty good. I don't know. I'm just really happy that I got 2 weapons to go together and they work pretty good. Like giving stupid statuses to enemies and stuff. But in general, it's just made me a lot stronger for Astra Roth, my character. Of course, I gave him new drip, I gave him new armor. Wanna come down here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, just come down. I gotta wait for that thing to drop because it just won't. You can't eat ice cream, dummy. Yeah, it just won't even drop. Never mind. It knew what its fate was gonna be. I know I can get quite a few levels from this. Maybe like a few. I don't know. But we're gonna grind a little bit and then maybe go see Estelle. I know that nobody watches my videos. I'm just talking to a huge void now. Oh yeah, I did get into Berserk, which is pretty awesome. My friend, it's like, yo, birthday gift. Let me give you some Berserk stickers, and I'm like, I don't even know what Berserk is, because all I know is it's just manga with guy with big sword, and big sword guy very angry for some reason. And then I was like, okay, I really like these stickers. I'm gonna get into Berserk just so I can use them. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. That's really annoying. It's really annoying when they do that. Hey, you can't have ice cream. Stop. Almost got me killed there. Not killed, but, you know. I don't know. But, like, everyone that I've spoken to, like, oh, yeah, I just got into Berserk. It's really nice. And I already know, like, one of the spoilers is that, one of the characters is, like, a big fat, douche and, like, harasses, like, women, like a woman or whatever. In, like, one of the worst ways possible. Griffith. So pronouncing his name is apparently also hard for someone with a lisp. It absolutely sucks. I wish he had a better name. Actually, no, keep that name. I don't even care if I can pronounce it or not. He's just a deplorable guy. And then we get onto the topic of, if, like, rape and stuff should be, like, discussed in media. And I feel like it isn't enough. It isn't discussed enough. And usually, a lot of times when it is, it's done very poorly and very wrong, and that it just turns into its whole, wow, that media's fetish content, great. But I haven't gotten to the scene yet. I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm just hoping that it's not gonna absolutely kill me inside. As of right now, I'm like 5 episodes in. I'm like it's normal for me, I guess. Like I'm not seeing. I mean, I guess some of the scenes are sad, but for me right now, I'm enjoying it. But I'm just not at that point where everything is absolutely traumatizing, and I wish I was dead while watching it. But I was definitely looking for a lot darker stuff to get into. Like I feel like this is something that I really wanted to diverge into, but I just didn't know anything about Berserk. And imagine trying to search for something and you just see this content and you just don't even know what it is, and so you ignore it. So I just never really acknowledged it. So congratulations, Juice, for me. I've finally found something that I really enjoy, and I really like Guts because he's really cool. That's like all I have to say about everything. And even one of my friends is like, yo, I was gonna watch Berserk until people started telling me how like messed up it was, and I'm like, alright, well, it is dark for a reason. But I hear that a lot of the fans are like big douches and like joke about stuff that they shouldn't that happens in said show. But you know, I ain't gonna be one of those people because I gotta be the one that is not absolutely deranged. 'Cause there's always gonna be that person that is the better outcaster, I guess. Like unfortunately, I feel like people on one hand, I feel like people are scared to be confronted by this content. Like the darker, like, I wouldn't say maybe darker just out of respect, but like more like violent cases of just like terribleness in humans, and like people are very disgusted by it, but I feel that I I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like on one hand, I understand it, but I feel like it just needs to be acknowledged more than just, you know, hearing about it and stuff. Which, I mean, people are like, imagine making a character just to like make it the most deplorable and immorally insane person ever, to as where normal fans will not even like look at his face. Like, why would you even think of making it into a work of art? What was that? Your stuff is glowing. Oh, never mind. It just has the full gear. I was grinding and got the full gear for the Night Maiden, including the little hat that looks like cat ears, ironically. Not putting it on though because it sucks in comparison to literally everything I have right now. Okay. But all I'm trying to say is that I feel that exposing myself to like the harshness and just reality of how awful life, how people really can be, it really just opens your mind, or at least it really opens my mind. By all means, I'm not excited to watch it, but and I know that it sounds goofy being like, oh, I'm gonna watch a really dark scene in an anime and la 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 la, people are bad or just as bad in real life. Like, I know it sounds really silly, and I know that I sound like probably like a huge Discord weeb right now, but that's not what I'm trying to like get across here. I mean, I'd rather watch an anime than like a real adaptation of it happening. Because, first of all, I am not that tolerant to things like that. And I feel like if this was hard for people to get through and watch, then I don't think a real adaptation would be good for me to watch. It's just as simple as that. But definitely, like, even in, like, Devil May Cry, apparently, like, Dante, gets, assaulted, which is really upsetting and is really sad. Dear God, I didn't think about putting a warning against, on, like, anything I was gonna talk about, because I'm a person who has no filter. I'm gonna talk about whatever is, like, on my mind. I know that people are like, oh, I'm not ready to have that discussion yet. I'm not ready to talk about that. So, like, if I, like, make anyone, like, any single one person that even cares about me upset, then I'm like, you're bad. You're bad, I guess. I don't know. But even then, that's the thing, too. Like, just being ready to have these kind of conversations, like, is something I wish that a lot of other people would be able to have too. Like, not just like the one that I'm having right now, but a lot of other like terrible things. Like, I just wish a lot more people weren't prone to turning their heads to tragedy and whatnot. Because I feel like the best way to get an idea across, really, is to have stories like this. I've found that it was always that when people would make stories like these, it would always help. I mean, it would always portray itself just like right, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but what I'm trying to say is stories help you get an idea across that you can't just get across in a sentence. Like, it makes you like study it in a way. Like, you can't just summarize like a text from a paragraph, but maybe if you read an article about it, or like learn more about it or something, or I don't know, go back. You're in university, high school now. This is your course assignment. Hooray, hooray for you. Then I mean, you'll understand it a lot more. And I feel that these very upsetting things are just what people need to. You have to just understand stuff. As long as it's not like nonsensical, then I don't know. I'm not saying that every story is going to teach. Okay, hit. Like, I'm not saying that every story is absolutely going to teach you something and that they're like perfect examples of the real world. But they can very well give you ideas and concepts that otherwise would be a lot more difficult to portray on its own, you know what I mean? So no, I'm not, you know, I guess that's like the end of that. Like, it's really sad that these characters go through things, but thank goodness that they are To my knowledge, fictional and are are not real and can't actually feel pain. But oh boy, when they are portrayed showing the same pain as we do, it's crazy. We really connect with that as humanity. It's so interesting seeing how gray skies and gray clouds and the fog is associated with loneliness, and the shadows are associated with evil, militia, and color red is associated with sadness. Sunflowers and a sunset is associated with peace, and maybe a sunrise next to the ocean is reminiscent of just relaxation and right. So we already all like most humans, I would hopefully presume, associate such things with emotion because they do make us feel a certain way, especially that we have so much media out there. Like when it's like foggy outside, like I'm just walking out there and all I can hear is like the opening to Silent Hill. Like it just feels ominous and it feels wonderful and it feels lovely to just be outside and feel like, or at least for me, just feel like you're the only one there, and it feels just nice to me, I guess. Even here right now, in the area I'm playing in right now, like, it just, the stars, like, people associate stars with, like, looking up at their loved ones, or in other cultures, they see things in the stars, or it can be, stars can often be associated with romance. Space itself, the concept of something so infinite is often associated with love and romance itself because of that idea of inevitability. It's getting real deep right now. Wow. It's getting real deep right now. I can feel my vocabulary increasing. Crazy, no? But everything holds emotion. Even stuff as dead as this corpse right here. Everything we perceive as humans feels so much. We feel so much as the creatures we are. I guess I was having a conversation with my friend today, and we were talking. We were like, it's kind of funny how language came to be. Like, I wonder how it came to be. Like, do you think the cavemen were like writing on the cave walls and drawing like stuff and symbols on the walls and then making an angry face and going, well, like pointing at it and being like, yeah, that's what angry means. And then they draw like something that looks all yay, and then it's like, oh, that's what I know what that means, yay, and then it turns into like its own like little language. But we are very emotional creatures. Like, imagine if we were all like faceless. It would be like crazy. Insano style even. But I guess you get the picture. Sounds silly to talk about things like this, but I think about it so often that we might very well just be the ones that can feel the most complex feelings on our Earth, I'm not gonna make the assumption that there's other planets out there with different beings that feel more than us, or don't, because for realsies, we could never know. But if it were my guess, I would be guessing that, well, the concept of emotion and, like, being able to feel, I don't, it's a very, Earth feeling, I feel. Like, it's a very humanly found emotion. Like, it's in animals too. Hold up. Yes, she wanted to watch me play. They're not back yet, no. They don't have enough right here? There's like 40 cans, like... That's scary. What are you doing? What you doing? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Blah 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 blah.